Alright, this is MNK TV. Again, this is the second video I'm doing today. And today I'll be going over my D&D campaign that I have been working on. And we'll be doing with a couple of my buddies just at our local card shop. I don't think I'll record any of the sessions. If they let me, I will. And without further ado, like, comment, subscribe, let me know. And let me see if I want to know if y'all like these kind of videos. And let's get into it. Alright, let's talk about what my D&D campaign is going to be somewhat about. Story and lore, all that. So I will be doing a Soulsborne D&D campaign. I will be including Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, and Elden Ring. Souls, the actual story. So I'm writing down. I've played all the games except for Bloodborne, which will be a somewhat of a side story in the D&D campaign. But I've got everything pretty much written down. Played all the games. Dark Souls 1, my number one favorite game. One of the first games I ever played, period. And then it was Dark Souls 3. Then I played Elden Ring. Then I went and played 2, and it was not a fun experience, but it was a good, wonderful game if you actually get into it. But without further ado, let's kind of talk a little bit about it, what I have kind of written down in this little journal. I have papers that I have gotten from GM Binder for Elden Ring bosses, kind of already figured out, so I don't have to do my own like writing down specifically what they do. I kind of already have an idea. It makes it just a little easier on me. But let's get into this little journal. Here's like the beginning. You start in the Dark Souls 3 kind of way. I don't think you'll want to read all that. Asylum Demon, that's how it starts out. That's how I'm going to do it. So like Dark Souls 3 spawn area. Dark Souls 1 escaping. And then you skip Index Gungnir, and you just kind of walk out of the asylum and find the Firelink Shrine up on the hill. And she won't talk to you unless you've specifically chosen a path. This is like the Dark Souls 1. If the party chooses Dark Souls 1, then you go on with that. And this is like in Firelink Shrine, there's a door up top behind where the prince would sit. Behind that is an opening that'll go to Dark Souls 1. There's an opening, on the two sides in Firelink Shrine. On the left, let's see, on the left, it'll be Dark Souls 2. On the right, it'll be Dark Souls 3. Elden Ring will actually be behind the Smither, and Bloodborne will actually be hidden. I'm actually changing this. I'm hiding it behind the shopkeeper. There'll be a hidden wall behind the shopkeeper. But let's get into more of the stuff. Classes. There are actually 12 classes in D&D. We will not be using the Bard or the Wizard. Everything else will be used. The hero class will be the Barbarian from Elden Ring. The Cleric will be the Prophet from Elden Ring. We'll be doing Elden Ring classes. I should actually say that beforehand. Just a little better, a little easier. The Druid would be the Wretch. Fighter would be a Warrior. The Monk class will be the Samurai. But you have to do Monk and Fighter class to get the subclass. I'll have to come back to that one. It's a subclass. I can't remember what it's called. I want to say not Ronin. Some class into a Samurai. The Paladin will be the Vagabond, and you have to subclass in Champion. Ranger will be the Bandit. The Rogue will be the Prisoner. The Sorcerer will be the Astrologist, or however you say that word. Astrophysicist. Who knows? Who cares? The Warlock will be their Confessor. And so those will be your classes. Remember, no Bard and no Wizard. Please excuse my chicken scratch, but this will be the kind of the equipment you'll kind of want The hero will start with medium armor and a battle axe. I mean, you can give them kind of whatever medium armor you want. Sorry for all that noise. I almost fell out of my seat. The bandit will have medium armor as well, plus throwing daggers. Give them as many as you want. I'm probably going to do 5. A light sword and a bow. The astrologist, these are the spells you'll be using. I also have a packet for that as well. They will be using light armor with a wand or staff, a short sword, and a spell book, technically. So it stays D&D. The spells they'll be using are the Glintstone Pebble, which I will write that somewhere else, and Glintstone Arc. Warrior will have medium armor with a normal sword, a pike, and a shield. Prisoner, they will also have spells, light armor, rapier, and glintstone staff, and their magic will be magic glint blade. Confessor, they will have incantations. I have a packet for that as well. Light armor, I spelled that completely wrong. Incantation, 2 fingers or whatever you want to give them, and a short sword. The incantations they'll be using are Order Healing and Order's Blades. Vagabond, heavy armor, Buster Sword, and heavy shield. That's going to be the big tank. Prophet, light armor, a pike, and an incantation, 2 fingers. These are the incantations: Divine Fort and Discuss of Light. I think that's Discuss of Light. I don't know. I'll clarify it later on. Samurai, medium armor, katana, small shield. I don't know why I put short, and a small bow or medium-sized bow. And wretch, no armor and just a stick. All right, to the cannon fodder, as we call it. The hollows, or whatever your little base enemies are, these will be the base stats, and you can add whatever you want. I kind of rolled 13, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. For me, anything that's 10 and below is a 0. I mean, that's the lowest you'll go. All of them will be that low, I'm pretty sure. They give them, and you can level them up as well as the party levels up. I don't know why I put resistant to physical. Do not put that. Their AC will be a 12. Inventory, broken sword, 1d4 plus 1. Speed is 25 feet. AC could be a 10 if you really want. And unarmed strike, 1d4 damage. Here are your knights. They're supposed to be cannon fodder. Party's supposed to, kind of be able to beat them pretty easily. You put maybe 4 to 5 of, like 3 hollows and 2 knights or something. 75 health, AC is a 14, short sword, speed is a 50 feet. Short sword is 1d8 plus 2 damage. They have medium armor, unarmored is 1d4. And the worst enemies of all, the dogs. There are their stats. Health is 50, speed is 40 feet a second, AC is 10, and they will be using bite, which is 1d4 plus 2. And the winged demons. They have, small stats that are supposed to just be base enemies. AC is 13, health is 20, speed is 20. As you can see, I didn't finish it. I need to finish that. They will have unarmed strikes, which is 1d4 damage, and I think that's all I'll give them. Maybe bite, which is another 1d4. They're just supposed to be cannon fodder. Alright, these will be the Dark Souls 1 bosses. I have them all written down. I do give them stats. Some more bosses. That's the end of Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 2 bosses. Just the small stuff. Dark Souls 3, you will fight Index Gungnir. I mean, it'll be basically the exact same game. I didn't put Elden Ring because I have packets for it. Alright, some of the Dark Souls bosses, like, you know, see what I mean? You kind of just go in, give them their stats. These are all base stats, and you can always nerf them or buff them depending on the party's level. Immune to poison, complete immune, 100% immune. I don't know how you even would say that word. Immune to poison. Or poison does not hurt them at all. Giant hammer, 2d6 plus 3. You can change that if you want. Speed is 10 feet. He's a big boy, so he's not moving far. AC is 22. Health is up to your discretion. I put them in order of when you meet them. Taurus Demon. I mean, it just goes on. This is supposed to be a 2, not a 4. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, Moonlight Butterfly. Remember, it's all up to your discretion. Immune to sorcery. Makes it a little harder on the party. Capra Demon. Immune to physical damage, so you want to be doing magical. Gaping Dragon. Immune to poison and bleed. Chaos Witch Coagula. Immune to fire and poison. Weak to lightning. You know, just simple stuff. Pinwheel. Immune to poison. He's going to be, you know, cannon fodder to the party whenever they meet him. Iron Golem, immune to poison, bleed, and physical slashing damage. That was a little bit of a doozy. It just makes it harder on the party. And a whole lot of nothing. I will be finishing the rest of the bosses, but here is the lobby. This is what I was saying earlier. The Prince Lothric's head would go there, and that's Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, the Firekeeper, the shop. This is where I'm actually going to put Bloodborne. And Elden Ring, I'm actually going to put behind the smith. And then, you know, you'll have your normal NPCs here, 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 and here. But that'll be the layout. And I am going to be doing levels / souls / currency. And I will be breaking that down later on. Whenever I get that written down, I will make another video on a complete explanation. But here are some of those Elden Ring bosses. You got Morgott. These pages are double-sided. Moog. Godric. Pryka Rykard. Renala. I mean, it's just every single boss in Elden Ring, or most of them. I don't, you know, you can reuse bosses, you know, the bear, the rune bears, and everything. Radagon, and then there's Elden Beast on the back of that page. Fire Giant, and then, you know, you can reuse the Erdtree, the rune bears. You can reuse Astral's page if you want to, whenever you do extra bosses. The Crucible Knights, Beastmen, the Red Wolf, my bad. Tree Sentinel, Draconic Tree Sentinel, Black Knife Assassins. You just reuse a lot of the stuff. But here's some of like the Frenzied Flame stuff. I'm actually gonna open this packet up. But yeah, here's some of the more stuff. Got everything, you know, pretty much ready to go for this campaign. I'll be doing a one-shot version for my buddies there at our card shop. Let me get this fixed. Sorry about that. My buddies at our local card shop do D&D, and I'll be doing this for them. There's no way you can read this. I need to go back in the dock and actually fix this, but I do have everything for sorcery, doing some shield. I mean, it's literally everything. I don't think I'll show this because you just can't read it. It's impossible to read. Everything is 5e compliant. This is the incantations, and you can actually read this. You know, everything is 5e compliant, which is really nice. You know, here's your cantrips. You can just give to the party. And you can change everything, whatever, you know, to whatever you want. I'm not gonna sit here and be on every single page. This video is not really I'm just kind of showing y'all something that I really like and that I've kind of come up with. And I did not make these myself. Somebody on GM Binder actually made all this. So all this credit for these packets goes straight to them. I could not re-find them on GM Binder anymore. So I don't know where any of this stuff is at. But yeah, that's just incantations. 5e. And we do have Ash of Wars. I'm pretty sure this is by the same person as well. Everything's 5e compliant. Table of content. You know, just everything. Ash of Wars, going over how it works. No, you know. It literally goes over everything. It's pretty awesome. Whoever made this. Like I said, I'm not going to go over everything. I'm not going to go over every single page. Otherwise, we'll be sitting here for 30 minutes. And I only have 12 subscribers. And I don't think they're going to sit through the entire video just to watch it. But, yeah, I mean, it's literally everything. I'm just going to skip forward a couple pages. Parrying. I mean, it's just a bunch of stuff. I don't think this has any of the DLC Ash of Wars or new spells. But that is everything that I have made for this D&D campaign. If y'all would like to, leave a comment down below what I can do better. This will be the second video today. I just wanted to also say thank you to the 12 people that that are subscribed to me. It means a lot to me. I would love to grow this channel a whole lot more, especially with Kay. I want to try to get him on some more videos. But other than that, like, comment, subscribe, and peace out. This was MK TV. Later.